Some of you have commented on the fact that I need some kind of a tripod, or I need to draft some unsuspecting neighbor child into holding the camera for me. Or some hot woman. Well, I don't have many neighbor children around here I can avail myself of. And the only hot woman I know that'll let me have a hot woman tripod is in Michigan, which is 250 miles from here. So in true Scadian fashion, I have adapted, improvised, and overcome. That's a 6.5 foot tall pole arm I'm going to use as my tripod. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you about my pattern on this and how to cut this fabric. And I'm also going to show what to do if you want to lower or raise your hem. I'll show you my trick for it. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but I'll just show you how I do it. And I figured it out on my own, and hopefully it'll help you too. So hang on just a mo. Alright, I'm going to show you about my pattern here for a second. This is based off of a business shirt, a regular button-down business shirt that I had that I sacrificed for the cause. What I did is I took the sleeves out, took the collar off, and then from about here up, I used the same shirt because I had to fudge it a little bit. So I built the gore into here because the business shirt, the button-down business shirt, didn't have as much of a gore in it, and I knew this was going to be a jacket, so I had to give myself a little more room under the armpit. Then after that, it's based on my jupon pattern, which flares way out normally because my jupons normally only come up to here. It has to have more of a flare. That isn't the case with a longer garment. The hem is actually the same distance around the bottom, which is roughly 26.5 inches on a front piece. The overall hem length is 103 or 105 inches. So you take that and you divide it into half for the back hem and then quarters for the two front pieces, and that'll give you the whole circumference of the hem. Then if you want to raise it or lower it, you just figure out how many more inches you want to add to the whatever point it is you want to lengthen it from. So for me, I wanted to give it 13 more inches from here to my ankle. So I measured out, I laid my pattern down on this piece of fabric, measured out where each end part was on the widest part, made a mark so I could see the overall length I needed it to be when I extended it down, and then extended it down, and then adjusted the back edge line for the back hem. On a normal jupon, it's going to look something like this. Well, that's on you have a shorter distance to go if you're only going to make it knee length. Then what I did is, since I'm making it ankle length, I had to drop the ankle down like this. And I did all that with chalk. Once I had that done, I used the curve on my normal hem to get the curve so that it would hang straight. What you can do if you're making a shorter garment like a jupon is use the tried and true method with the legs of a pants. You just need to figure out, okay, if my bottom length of my hem is down here, then the length, that's where you're going to, at the lowest point of the curve, that's where you put the bottom part of your pant leg. And then you swing it, just like you would do if you're making a T-tunic, like in the one known world handbook that everybody has seen or has. So, I'm going to show you next how to cut.